First at 5, the most powerful hurricane to form in June has made landfall in Grenada. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. I'm Michelle Imparato.
I'm Jesse Pagan. Hurricane Beryl reached the island this morning as a Category 4 storm, winds topping 150 miles an hour. It's creating life-threatening storm surge there. We have team coverage for this weather event this afternoon. Chief Meteorologist Tony Manolfi explaining what this means for meteorologists. But first, Cam Tran tracking where historic Beryl is heading. Cam?
That's right. We just got the 5 o'clock advisory in, and Beryl is heading west-northwestward at 21 miles per hour. Still a powerful Category 4 hurricane with winds of 150 miles per hour. It is moving to the west through the western Caribbean. But one note in the change of path with this new advisory, it's jogging a little farther to the north, closer towards Jamaica now, and moving just south of the island there, either as a Category 3 storm or weakening into a Category 2, and then making its way over into the Yucatan Peninsula by Friday, and then entering the Gulf of Mexico by this weekend as a tropical storm. So some slight changes in the path, but Beryl, as Jesse mentioned earlier, a historic storm due to many reasons. One, it is the farthest east a hurricane has formed in the month of June. It is also the strongest hurricane this early in the year. The last time we had a Category 4 hurricane this early was Dennis on July 8th of 2005. It's also been an unusually active start to this year's hurricane season. We've seen 3 named storms so far in the month of June. I know it's July, but we had 3 already in June. And usually we don't see a 3rd named storm until August. And Beryl is actually only one of 3 Category 4 hurricanes that formed before the month of August. Speaking of Beryl, this is what it looked like 48 hours ago. It was barely holding on as a hurricane or Category 1 hurricane. Now a powerful Category 4 entering the Caribbean. And now there's so many reasons why this hurricane rapidly intensified and why this has just been such an unusually active season early in this year. With more on that, we send it over to Chief Meteorologist Tony Manolfi with the latest on this year's hurricane season and why it's just been so phenomenal and abnormal.
Yeah, well, one of the things we want to stress out to everybody is, look, we're dealing with almost a Category 5 hurricane. So the one thing we want to make sure everybody is very cognizant about is that this major hurricane is not coming our way. And the reason for that, we have this big blocking high to the north, and that's going to continue to direct Beryl off towards the west. And it may wobble just a little bit more to the north, but overall, with this big high in play here, that's going to keep this storm to our south. So I want to make sure we are reducing your stress. This is not headed our way. So there's certainly some good news on our front there with that big blocking high off to our north. The things that we've been monitoring and talking a lot about are these very warm ocean waters. Now we're talking about a storm that's feeding off of waters now 80 to 85 degrees out there. And we've been talking about these sea surface temperature anomalies running a good 4 to as much as 7 degrees warmer than normal. That's why we're seeing development in late June and early July. And that's why we think it's going to continue to remain very, very active because of those extremely warm waters. La Nina is already forming. That creates less wind shear, and it means higher storm formation. Now, there may be a brief lull here going forward over the next week or 2 once we're done with these 2 storms, but the energy is still there. The ocean is going to recharge itself. So I want to make sure you guys don't think that all of a sudden because it's kind of stopped that we're going to be in good shape. Long range forecast through the heart of hurricane season doesn't make a difference who you're looking at. Everybody calling for a well above average hurricane season, especially with those incredibly warm waters and La Nina developing. So we may get a pause after this quick 1-2 punch, but I can't stress it enough. You need to be weather aware this hurricane season. Guys, back to you.